Welcome back to another titillating episode of Guys on Draft. I say titillating because today, gentlemen, we're going to be drafting things that are romantic. Can be anything. Can be a gesture. Can be an item. It could be, as you said, a phrase. Could be that. Could be anything. And we're following this up. What was the last one we did? I don't
Last
remember
one we
either.
did was best
gold.
halftime shows.
Best halftime shows.
We killed it. You know what? Like, actually, after Phil and I did the episode, I looked at what has been rated by experts.
Yes.
Every single one of ours was, well, we're experts. But other experts agree with us.
Where did this most recent one rank for you guys?
Yeah,
No, I know
so we
that,
did
but
it.
now this one, would it make your top 5?
No.
What?
Yeah, no.
I should probably have
Yeah.
That was-
I just,
that was
you know
fire.
what? Like,
Yeah, it was fire. Yeah.
just entertain me. Like, I don't need any kind of political statements. Just sing your songs.
Yeah. So I guess
Make
you're not
us
a big
feel
fan.
happy.
I guess you're not a big fan of the Grammys then. If you want to make political statements, that was utter
Yeah.
garbage.
I didn't even watch it for a second.
Listen,
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
even talking about like the winners and losers. I'm just talking about the commentary alone.
I'm just a simple guy, man. I just want to watch football and have a good time. Like, you know, there are times to go deep on a topic, but Super Bowl's not it.
Who would you prefer to see, like George Strait?
No, that's funny. I don't.
If there's a guy
really
in this
care
couch that is more country, I think it's Mark.
No, I don't think Mark's country at all. I think that he's more metrosexual. I think that if any, all right. So here's my thoughts.
He's more
on the-
Drake.
Quick thoughts on a halftime show. Right. Here's my quick thoughts. I don't care about the political stuff. I think all artists do their little political things. Whatever. It makes them feel important. Great. My thing is, was it a good performance? Yes. If I'm going to a Kendrick Lamar concert.
Yeah, it's great.
Is it a Super Bowl halftime performance? I mean, for me, he has other songs that he could have played that would have played more.
That's what I thought too.
I think that's the only, like, that the political thing affected that. He chose to make a statement rather than put on a good performance. So I think at the end of the day, it'll be remembered as being divisive and him dissing Drake, but it won't be charted up there with like Michael Jackson and Prince and all these great performances. So I think that he traded off there, and he could have did something like really great, but he chose to just play the diss song and some others. He didn't play the hits. So
Yeah.
I want to hear, like Usher last year.
Played
he
the
went
hits.
through like 15 number one hits.
Yeah.
I went and streamed after that a lot of his stuff. Kendrick was like, it was a little bit of a letdown.
Well, and I think
That's how I feel, because I'm not looking. I don't need political messages from my artist. So I guess for me, it didn't really do anything.
I was shocked by how many like when I did some research, he sold a lot of albums, but you're right. He, like, the songs that I expected, a lot of them weren't there. And that just kind of like, yeah.
So out of Usher's 15 hits that he played, how many of them were Diddy?
I don't get the joke.
All right. So I think Samuel L. Jackson put on the performance of a
Such a
lifetime.
bad joke. Samuel L. Jackson was the best part of the halftime show.
That was fantastic.
I was saying that as well.
But I mean, what was the messaging? So like, what was?
No, we're not doing this.
No,
on
but
the
I'm
show,
saying
Rocky.
he was playing Uncle Sam,
I'm
right?
gonna cut this all out.
He was playing Uncle Sam.
I mean, hey, listen, grab the mic, sing your hits, get back to football. We're here for
This
football.
is your fault,
Good
too.
Lord. Good
Why'd
Lord.
you do? You did this.
I did. You're the
You
one that brought up
stoked it.
a halftime performance.
It was the last show.
So it made sense.
Maybe you should tell the
Made
people
sense.
why we're drafting romantic things.
We're drafting it, I think, because maybe Valentine's Day is coming up.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I think
This
it's-
week, as a
I think
matter
it's
of
on
fact.
Friday. I think this is the first time I've ever been prepared well in advance.
That's sad.
2 weeks in advance.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Why? You're not supposed to. What do you want to do? Last minute romantic gesture?
No, it's sad that this is the first time.
No, that have been this prepared.
Yeah.
Like, no, I had,
You're
it was picked out
basically-
weeks ago.
Basically 2 weeks ago. You're basically 50.
That's weeks. That's more than one. That's 2 weeks.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm a spur of the moment guy. There's nothing
You're a real
more,
spontaneous guy.
There's nothing more romantic
tell by
than
your outfit.
spontaneity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just made a pick that you're not allowed to make yet.
Well, it's
hey,
'cause I'm
Rocky,
getting the first pick here.
Spin the wheel.
I'm
All
getting the
right,
first
I
pick
will
here.
do that.
That was foreshadowing. Spontaneity coming off the board at 1-1.
You can't take spontaneity, by the way,
Why not?
because spontaneity can be anything.
No, it's
It
being
covers too many.
spontaneity. It's
All right,
Okay.
we are spinning the wheel of fortune, and
Rocky,
Oh.
cheater.
I got the 1-1.
I don't think you can take spontaneity.
I don't know that 1-1 is necessary because I think we're all going to come at it
Yeah,
from
I think
different
we're gonna
angles.
have different things,
Yeah.
different angles, different dangles.
Mark, you are number 2, and Phil, you are 3rd.
That's right where I want to be.
Okay, it's good because that's where you're at.
Some say it's more romantic from the back. Yes, and back.
Sure. Is that going 1-3? Probably not, because it should be off the board before that.
Yeah, so let me think here. I got to
think here.
I got to figure out my strategy.
Oh, strategy.
And
Why don't you stop with the strategy? Why don't you speak from the heart? Speak from your heart, Rob.
wow, this is a weird one. Maybe I typed this when I was out of it a little bit. So
What?
I'm gonna
You're using your phone already? I don't have a phone.
take like my approach.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll help if we each kind of mention our approach.
Don't
My
tell us
approach
what to
is
do, please.
what does the actual woman that I'm trying to make happy, that I'm trying to be in a good relationship, what does she like?
Rocky, don't
What does she
don't
like?
do this.
What is she like?
Well, why are you don't tell us how to make our picks?
she probably likes her bills in the form of hundreds.
No. She is not a money kind of girl.
No, I'm talking about the payment at the end of the services.
Who are you talking about?
Me?
I think he's talking about.
You
You're
hitting puberty again?
Talking
talking about,
about
a
Trish.
prostitute. Oh,
No.
never mind.
No. I'm talking about what does Trish like? What says love? What says romance for Trish?
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm coming
Don't listen
from
to his
here.
narrative. Don't let him drive your vote. in
Yeah,
his
he's trying to
direction.
tell us how to make. So if we don't pick our picks like his,
No.
no. Why? Shut up. Okay, with your nonsense.
What I'm saying is,
I don't think you have to write that word.
Yeah, you don't have to write the word.
oh no, it's got to be. This is what I'm planning because there's other types.
I'm gonna.
There's other
gavel,
types.
I'm gonna gavel this.
There's
though.
other types.
This is too generic.
Yeah. So my first
Gavel
pick
this.
is romantic weekend.
What is that?
I
What
plan
is
a
that?
romantic weekend. You can't gavel this. This is the dumbest gavel you've
No, it's
ever
not.
done.
You got to be more
I'm
specific.
in agreement.
I plan a romantic trip.
What's romantic about it?
the fact that I planned
No,
No, but see, you get to add so many things to it.
No.
it. No, I don't.
It has to
What do
be.
you- so-
It's
so you're
rotate
just
most
laying in bed all
romantic
weekend?
things. We need to know what's romantic about it, because
The weekend's not romantic.
In your exact, like saying it could be anything.
This is gay.
No,
You
it's
gu-
not
listen,
gay.
You guys, this is the dumbest gavel I've
No,
ever
it's
heard.
not. It's
No,
the
it
best
is.
gavel.
I agree. I think this is a good
Planning
Setting
a
the tone.
romantic weekend
What's roman-
is
what's
the
the
romantic thing.
What's romantic about it? What makes it romantic?
I took my time to plan it.
You
I
could-
showed her love.
It could be
I
the
got
worst
tickets.
weekend that you planned. You
No,
got
I don't
tickets
plan.
to what?
I don't plan bad. I don't plan
I
bad
almost wanna
All
weekends.
right,
keep
I'll
it,
take
'cause I
my
think-
gavel back. Can you give us a little bit? What the frig is that?
What?
That's like all right. So at pick,
Okay, you know what?
At pick number 1, I'm going romantic evening.
Okay, I'm gonna go this.
Romantic picnic. What the frig? You're just pouring romantic in front of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna dumb it down for you
No,
idiots.
it's not dumb it down. It's,
No, I'm gonna dumb it down for you idiots.
The pick was dumb.
It was not.
We
Everybody,
planned a romantic brunch.
all 11,000 of our
So
subs,
you went to brunch.
understood immediately.
No,
what
Well,
I
the
meant.
stupid ones probably.
So I'm gonna do.
Friday nights I always make a romantic phone calls who are like, you got to plan a weekend getaway.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah. So that's exactly what everybody knew.
But no, that's not true.
instinctively.
That's not true. You could
Yeah.
be planning a romantic weekend.
Listen, People.
in Orlando or something like that.
People.
That's not that romantic.
Yes,
I mean,
I
agree.
apologize. I apologize because it makes me feel like I think you're dumb. I don't think you're dumb.
no, the people want
I
real
know
answers.
You got it.
The people want real
People want
answers.
answers.
It's these two.
The people want real
It's-
answers,
it's
and we're not going to
these
let you
two.
get away with
It's
your
these two.
generic, overreaching.
What is your
These
team? What is your
answers that
team
ain't-
name?
I haven't come up with it.
Well,
yet.
look at that,
I'm
idiot.
so deciding. Boy. You know what? I can't
It was a bad
imagine.
pick.
I can't imagine anything you do is romantic.
So stupid. I'm the most romantic guy you know.
Okay.
And here's what's stupid about what you just did is that you could just take romantic and slap it on any old thing.
Anything.
No, you're an
Yeah.
ass.
We
Listen,
could go, hey,
you're
we
being
got-
an ass.
You know what's really
Listen,
romantic? We go on a romantic walk at night.
Hey.
Do you see what? That's what you did.
No,
What's romantic?
because the people understand what romance is.
The people.
Have you planned a trip for your family?
Yeah.
Is it different than if you plan a trip just for you and your wife? You son of a bitch.
Well, it depends on what the trip is.
The trip is, listen, if it's just you two,
Is a cruise a romantic weekend?
it could be.
You would plan it with your family too.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's, okay.
So that's the point, is that you have to distinguish.
But if your family's there
But just going on
and
the
you're
cruise
all
does-
shoved in
No,
one
no, no,
room,
no.
it's not going to be romantic.
I mean-
unless you're an animal. Mark, something you want to tell us?
there's broom closets.
We could check. We could.
Just saying.
Whose turn is it? Your
I
turn.
think it's mine.
I have
Alright.
no idea where I'm going now. I spent
Yeah,
too much energy on that.
I wasn't sure. I was going to go spontaneity, but I think you guys are shooting it down, so I'm going to try to avoid a gavel. I think spontaneity
is too generic.
is super romantic. Well, it's just at the drop of a hat. you're willing
Here,
to do
the
anything.
spirit of the thing is romantic things, not. It's very overreaching to just say spontaneity or romantic. I want to know what you're really planning. I want to know you.
All right.
I want
So,
the people to know you.
I consider
The softer side of rock.
myself a very romantic guy.
I'm sure you do.
Let's talk to Tara.
Very, very romantic. I know how to bring the flame to any fire.
This makes sense, right?
I'm,
Flame doesn't
I'm lighting
need
it.
a fire.
So,
Doesn't need a flame.
I'm going with this romantic guy right here is going with candlelit
This
dinner.
is right out of Central Casting, huh?
Candlelit dinner.
Page 1, chapter 1.
What, candle-
Romantic.
That
yeah.
is super romantic.
No,
Candlelit-
wait.
candlelit
Wait. You just can't take dinner.
Okay.
No,
So talk about it. Are you cooking the dinner? Are you
It's a-
taking her somewhere? No.
it's
This
a-
is because
not.
it's
No.
two different things.
It's
That's
not.
how I know you're stupid.
This is a candlelit
This is how I know
dinner.
you're dumb.
No, is he
It's not the same thing.
is he
that you
door
did.
dashing it in?
I don't know. Are you door dashing it?
Doesn't matter. It's the candles. It's the
was a fair
ambiance.
point.
It's the ambiance.
Okay, so then another
Candlelit
choice
dinner.
is still on the table for dinner.
Okay.
Okay,
Nobody said it was.
right,
Nobody
good.
said it.
There you go.
I was trying to make your pick better, right?
and you somehow made it worse,
I
and you
think
made
it's
everybody
better.
feel dumber.
All right. So the team,
Nobody's on your side.
the romantic team of two in the pink, one in the stink is going candlelit dinner number
Closer
one.
Together.
Why-
Yeah, I heard
why
it.
is
It's
that his
ridiculous
name?
because that's him. All right, Team True Romance. I had some class with my
Wait, he just
teammate.
said he's the most romantic person, and then that's his name. I mean, I think you can't have both, Mark.
That
You
has a
got-
whiff of romance to it.
what kind of whiff?
Yeah.
What's the whiff?
All right. So I'm gonna go a little old school here. It's something I haven't done in a while, but I think if you were ever in a relationship at any point in your life, when you were a teenager to 20s, Mark, as stated on our last show, never did that. He never dated until he was 21 because it was illegal. But I think me and you did date in high school, and what you would do a lot of times, that was very romantic.
You're retarded.
Was
I
a
never
mix.
said I didn't date.
Well, Mark
I
dated,
said
but he
I
only
didn't
dated
date.
his age.
I didn't date.
It was exact age or nothing.
Yeah.
No, Mark
I
checked
dated
ID.
older.
Mark checked IDs. And
I dated her.
So did
sure.
so did I. But you never dated somebody a year younger than you, weirdo?
I did, but not when they were crossing the barrier. Me going to jail.
That's not jail.
This would not do well in jail.
That's not jail.
saying.
You would do good in jail.
You would do great in jail.
You'd be part of the Aryan Nation right away. I know it. All right, so Team True Romance is going with making a mixtape. You made a mix CD or cassette, put your favorite romantic jams on there, gave it to your lover or soon-to-be lover.
You are
Or
going
let
to
her
have to
jam
Google what that is. You're going
Can
to have to
you,
Google what a mixtape is.
I think people still do it. It's called a playlist nowadays.
So I'm curious about this. So it's
Are
not
you?
like I'm not trying to be funny.
Go ahead.
But like, what would be like if you were to make a mixtape right now
Today?
Yeah, like what would be
don't
like
know.
song number one?
Levert Sweat Gill. He would definitely get down with
LSG?
some LSG.
Well, it depends. It really depends. Like, what kind of mood are we in? Are we on a romantic cruise or are we a romantic night on the town? 2 different mixtapes, 2 different playlists. You know, like maybe we're going some Boys to Men, some Silk. If we're spending the night on the town, if we're going on the cruise, it might be some Johnny Gill, some Luther. I don't know. Huh? What'd you say?
No, it's starting to. If you want it, come get it, ride it, my pony. That's romantic.
That's bad, and I'm clipping it.
That's romantic.
That's not romantic, all right? A romantic mixtape or playlist for the
I can
current
see you playing
generation.
that.
What?
Standing outside her bedroom window.
I
with your
wouldn't play
boombox.
that. Nope.
My pony.
I'm a romantic guy.
My pony playing.
I'm a romantic guy.
Eh,
Always been.
okay.
Mark, what would be your first song?
I've never read that in an article anywhere.
I feel
so
like
can't
Mark's
believe
first
it.
song
We
would
know that's
be.
where you get all your information from.
I feel like Mark's first mixtape song would be a Luke Skywalker tune.
Well, I don't even know what that is.
You don't know Luke Skywalker? Come on,
No.
you know Luke
What is
Skywalker,
Luke?
Big Booty Ho. I think that would be Mark's
Wait,
first
what?
song. You never
mean
heard of Big
you
Booty
mean
Ho?
Uncle Luke?
Uncle Luke, Luke Skywalker.
Who calls him? You're old if you call him Luke Skywalker. That's
Okay,
That's like
I'm
when
old.
he-
That's
yeah,
my that's my
I've
time.
never heard of him called Luke Skywalker.
I think Mark's that would be his first song. All right,
Yeah, you might.
so I'm gonna go.
It tracks for you. I mean,
It's a deviation
99
from Mark,
South.
but it would be Trisha. My wife loves when I cook dinner for her.
No meatballs.
She hates cooking.
No
She
meatballs.
likes my cooking. It's great. And so every once in a while, I'll get in the kitchen.
Nothing says
could be
romance
romantic.
like a fist-sized meatball.
Hey, I'll get in the kitchen, and then I'll cook somewhere else later on. Maybe you know what I'm saying?
cooking can be.
Hey Trish, you in the mood
I
to
think-
split a meatball?
All right, so I think that cooking
Mark
can
ate like
be
8 of those meatballs.
Cook
Like
can
he
be
was
romantic. It
throwing
can
them
be
down his
romantic.
gullets.
like if it's an occasion and you make it like a thing, you're just cooking for her, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, like for instance,
So that's how infrequently you cook. That it's romantic.
No, I don't think. I think like because there's a difference when you cook for
especially
everybody.
so like the
If it's
other
just
day.
you two alone, you cook it her favorite dish or something. That could-
The other day we were talking, and
What are you wearing? What are you wearing when you're cooking this?
Just the
dinner?
apron?
just apron, a smile.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like the one with like the drawn on abs.
maybe. No, so like a couple weeks ago, we were a bunch of our friends were out. We were just talking about our favorite food, and
Don't make this too long.
she told me, man, the thing I used to love was this one specialty dish, pasta dish, that I didn't even know she liked. Like I didn't realize that she thought it was good. So, maybe that week, Abby was gone at work. She came home and it was cooked.
Oh, look at that! What a guy!
Cooked.
Very romantic. Did she pay off your romantic gesture?
Yeah, she's a good woman.
She's a wife.
She's a good woman.
All right, whose turn is it?
It's Mark's. So to continue with my incredibly romantic, I feel like I stroked. I was trying to.
Yo, you okay?
I was trying to search for a word. I couldn't think of it.
no.
Incredibly romantic. I can't say getaway. What
Get
am I
in a
looking
cat-
for?
get a
What's
CAT
the
scan.
word? Anyway, moonlit walks on the beach.
You're all about being lit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candlelit dinner.
Moonlit walks on the beach.
Get lit.
I mean, you gotta
Get lit and get naked.
You gotta highlight the moneymaker, So I mean, I just don't see how it gets any more romantic.
You like using the light.
Team 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Candlelit dinner.
It's
moonlit walk on the
really a
beach.
bad name.
Yeah, it is.
Such a bad
is.
name. It hurts me every time you say it.
But yet it's so fitting.
All right, so Team True Romance, a classy name. I think that along the same lines of making a playlist or a mixtape, like I like gestures or gifts that can transcend time and circumstance. Something that's romantic when you're 20 and you're broke.
You sound really gay right now.
That's all right. I could be gay. That's fine. Something that could transcend time and be meaningful when you have and you don't have, I think are the best gifts. So with that being said, after my mixtape or playlist that I gave to my lover or soon-to-be lover, I think I would favor writing her a poem.
Yeah, you
I'll
just
take it back.
a
It
poem
sounds
just
worse
for her.
now.
no, he just took mine because I was gonna kind of go with this, but now I feel like you kind of stole my thunder.
I stole your thunder. Good.
Yeah.
I want to steal your
Yeah.
thunder. Writing a poem is the next level. It should have been number one. Is the next level up from mixtape. Instead of sending you words from another about how much I think and feel about you, I'm gonna write you a poem from
You're going
my
to transcend
words.
time
Well, the poem will transcend
and
time.
feelings.
Oh, they
What-
do.
Yeah. How
You
many?
can't-
how
hey,
how many of
hey.
these have you written?
I've written a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys do with them?
What do you mean?
What does she do with them?
She has them in like a box.
Does
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you wrote her a poem?
Well, now that's probably been since
No, listen.
before Madison was born. probably.
I've done
So
this.
so the mood is gone. Been a while, huh?
It's been a while, yeah.
Now it's just
Mood's always there. No,
That's
this
just
is
work.
this is-
the poem mood
this is a
gone.
solid
that's just
one.
work. It's
Well,
no
I mean,
longer-
no, to be honest, the poem is like was when I was more like wooing, trying to court, like trying to make her really fall. Yeah, I got a little comfortable. I think we all do.
So you took the old hit it and quit it mentality there.
I don't know. I'm with her like 14 years. I don't think I hit it and quit it.
You wooed her. That was it.
I mean, I guess
Now you ring a
You
bell
know,
for you ring a bell for her to bring you beers on football Sunday.
No, I don't
You
do that either.
selfish prick.
You know what? You're a real piece of trash. Because here you are. This show's about romance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the week of lovers and love, and you're over here.
But I want it to be real.
It is real.
This is a fantasy land.
No, these are things that I've done.
Okay.
So I have to do
No.
them
And
on
now-
your timetable.
Yeah.
This is good.
Okay.
This is good. Listen, a
No,
poem.
you know what? Wait till your next pick. Hot shot. Okay. We're gonna see what you pick next.
A poem.
One in the steak, whatever.
I'm trying to
frick
think
your
of what
name
else
is.
can be lit.
A poem, a song, even a love
Hey, hold
letter.
on. He said walking on the beach in the moonlight.
Yeah, no,
The last time you did that.
Yeah.
Last year.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
No. Definitely.
Where?
When we go to the beach.
Where? What beach
Anna
did you go?
Maria.
When?
And we're last summer.
So last summer on Anna Maria, you did a moonlight
Yeah.
by yourself. The
You know
kids-
what? You know what
kids
we
are
should
gone.
introduce.
Kids
this?
where?
Hey,
Yeah,
you
back
know
at
what we
home.
should introduce to this
so
show?
just child endangerment then. Okay.
You know what we
Those
should
are
do?
guys.
No, the big one's old
We
enough
should
to watch the
introduce
little ones.
this. We should introduce this to the show.
Introduce
we
what?
should have a phone right here.
Yeah.
What we do, and we should call for verification.
Oh,
And-
I can verify. You can verify.
No,
that.
no, no. I'm saying like each one of us, we'd rotate shows.
That
and-
would be fun, yeah.
Yeah, and just that show, like you'd get to call for verification. You know, like
Yeah,
you
they
could say,
still ever write you a poem.
you could say, "Hey, Trish, has Rock? Did he
me.
cook you? I don't know. Did he cook you a dinner recently? You know, I do like the poem, or a song, or a letter. Like I like those things. Trisha,
That's my bag.
Trisha is a words person, so I get that. She likes it
Yeah, that's my bag, baby.
even more than a word. I don't know if I'm spelling this right.
Well,
Is that right?
yeah.
Team, all you need is love. She likes a massage.
That's horny.
She likes a massage. No, she does. Like if I were to say, her back hurts, if she gives me any indication that, she's sore,
Yeah.
she wants me to get in there and, do a rub down.
Work it out.
Yeah.
If the first thing you do before massaging her is strip down, that's not romantic, Rocky.
No. Well, first of all, that would be romantic, but that's not what I do. I mean, I keep it classy.
I hear the
I
word.
keep it classy.
I hear the words. Can I get a massage? The first thing I'm doing is getting butt ass naked.
No, Mark, that's the first thing. Maybe you.
What kind of music do you put on? Like Enya?
No. Like I don't think it's that. Like it's not always that thought out. But I know that.
On
Like
nature music.
I know that if she's like, "Oh, my back," I know what that means. And she likes. That's for her. It's romantic. She likes a good massage. You guys don't massage your women,
No, I do.
really?
I
Her
do.
feet sometimes. But
Yeah. Well, she.
It's not a romantic thing, though.
What's the longest massage you've ever given without intercourse?
I mean, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because
Yeah.
this is a PG show.
Is it? It's not supposed to be.
Yeah. There have been times it's just been a massage.
I don't believe it.
Now, that's never what my hope is going into the
Yeah,
massage.
you're going in there horny.
Yeah. I'm going in thinking, hey, tit for tat. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
no
But-
guy going into a
Yeah.
massage unless
Yeah, there's no
I'm not
guy
even-
writing
you're
a
not
mixtape
going
or
into
doing a mixtape thinking, This
All
is
right.
not going to pay out.
Yeah, no, you want, but
Yeah.
but the massage is hands on. Like you're ready to rock and roll right there.
Yeah,
But it's a little different.
but Trisha likes a massage.
Ooh.
Sure, she does.
Ooh, how'd that get there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry,
it is
I'm
what it
sorry.
is. You know what I'm saying?
I can't help it.
Mark, tell us your team name again, and then talk about how romantic you are.
You're so hot.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
Next,
He's got no more romance in those bones.
What else has to do with light? Light, what's up?
let's see. I'm trying to think of a way to word it that's not too
That's what I'm trying to do.
long, and they're hard. So
My
like
next
one,
one, I'm trying to like figure out the phrasing.
so one of our favorite things to do that's very romantic, and it kind of reminds us to like to take a pause on life, to slow it down a little bit. Is we'll
Make a dream board.
there's there's nights where we'll go and we'll get like say like takeout sushi, for instance, and we'll go somewhere nice and just sit in the car and talk.
yeah.
And like whatever we're watching, right? So like if it's at the beach, like we're sitting there eating at the beach.
Can't be back at the beach.
People
again.
watching. No, I'm not taking it. But I don't know how to put that.
know how to do it
Maybe
either.
long takeout dinner car talks.
That's terrible.
Mark, how often does a long taco around dinner lead to sex?
It's if you're not going in with that on your mind for any of these, Rocky.
right.
I mean, are you really romantic at that point? I don't think so. Let's see. How about we call it? I don't know. I don't know what to call it.
Joyride?
Joyride.
It's kind of a joyride.
Kind of a joyride. That sounds trashy though.
It's not.
I don't
though.
I need
think you
something
should
classy,
worry about
especially for this
making
team
it
name.
small. I think you should just expand on the whole title.
Adult joyride? I mean, it is a joyride. Yeah, that's what it is.
How about a soul ride?
About two rides.
You can go with that if you want. Go for it.
The ride before the ride. I don't. I mean, what do you? I mean, that's fitting for the team name. I think.
Let's go with soul ride.
Pre-ride.
So team 2 in the pink one in the thing goes with soul ride.
That's tough. Soul ride. I think you should have went with joyride, but okay.
Oh, what about slow ride?
No. What is that? Nobody's going to know what you're
It's a
talking
song.
about.
Song.
All right, so pick 3. I got to figure out how to phrase this. That has to do with food as well. But this is more in the vein of, I'll just say showing up with food. So, like, to give an example, right? Because Rocky's about to say something stupid. It's one of those things. So here's an example of something I did. So before we were living together, when we were engaged, my wife used to go to work early in the morning. So I think once or twice, probably just one time. One time I went and got her breakfast. But what I did was when I picked it up, I parked like a house down from when she was where she lived. When she came out to get into the car and she was going to work, I got out of the car, I brought her to breakfast, so she had to go to work, and I just went home. Right? Stuff like that, or like when you know your significant other just loves a certain thing from a certain place that you don't go to a lot. You maybe get out of work one day and you take the drive for 30, 40 minutes, you pick it up and show up with it as a surprise. So to me, especially for my wife, the way that her heart is not flowers or candy, it's food. When I show up with food, she's a happy camper, so that's mine.
What's the
Did I
go-to?
word that right?
Raising Cane's?
No.
Oh.
The hell?
He's trying to, this
Trying
piece
to
of
bring
merch.
romance to it.
No. I mean, there is no go-to. It could just be, anything. Like if she mentioned something,
Well, you mentioned her favorite food. What is it?
I didn't. I said, well,
You
I don't
didn't.
know.
You said showing up with her favorite food, something that you don't get often.
So there's this pizza place in Kissimmee that she used to go to when she was like a kid.
So it's a callback. It's
It's called
sentimental.
Al's.
It's a sentimental callback.
Yeah, she used to go there with her grandmother, and it's like probably like 45 minutes from the house. So there's like twice I've gone out there after work, got a couple pies, brought them home, stuff like that.
Nothing says romance
Gideon's.
like cold pizza.
Well, we heat it up. Hey man, don't be mad because my list is better than yours, okay?
I
Right?
like this one, and I'm
My
gonna
list is better because I'm a romantic guy.
try because I it's similar, but it's not similar at all because you're talking about just food.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is there is nothing Trish likes better. Like for Valentine's Day, she knows I'm buying her
With
stuff.
an M?
Yeah, Valentine's. She knows I'm buying her a gift, right? If I didn't buy her a gift, it would be bad, right? But if on the way to church, because we typically drive separate, if I know exactly the coffee she wants, if I stop and get her coffee and have it for her when we go to church, or if midweek I bring home, like she's a creature of habit. So
Think thoughtful gifts, probably.
yeah. So like she loves Heath bars. I don't know why. But if I stop and I get her
Friggin'
one,
delicious.
I don't like Heath bars.
yeah,
It's
I do
'cause
too.
you're
But if I stop and I get her
ridiculous.
one,
Three Musketeers, baby.
she loves it because it says that I'm thinking about her. So
Yeah.
for her, it's unexpected small gifts. Nothing big, doesn't got to be anything big, but she likes it. So
Very nice.
yeah,
Well, I think this last round they're all going to be kind of similar here.
You're
with
in
my
the
next
last
pick.
round already?
yeah.
No, this last round, this last go round.
Well, he's
Like
still
what
on
you
4.
picked, what
Yeah,
he
you're
picked,
still-
and what I'm about to pick.
This is not the last.
No, I know that. This is in the last time we went around.
Oh,
You,
okay.
him, now me
My bad, sorry.
is all very, very similar. And
Well, mine was in the round before this. Just saying.
I get that.
That's why I'm confused. I'm
All
sorry.
right. So,
Maybe word it better next time.
so much like your wife's loving things brought to them, delivering flowers to work while she's working.
Because you get
is
the
a-
added benefit of everybody seeing what a
Yeah.
great husband she gets.
Yeah, this
she
usually
has.
leads to massage, which usually leads to,
Two in the. Your team name?
That's a terrible name.
He put it there.
That's a terrible name. It keeps becoming worse. Like every time he says it again.
I didn't have to say that, huh? We
No, you didn't.
we know how to get there.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It is.
All right.
It is now your turn. Sorry, I kind of messed this all up with that whole last round
Yeah,
thing.
it threw me off
Everyone's
a little
confused.
bit. I'm very confused.
Everyone's
confused.
going back to their factory default settings here.
All right. So team True Romance,
Which is about murder.
but it's a cool name for a team.
Sure it is.
Okay. I don't know how to. I guess. I mean, it's gonna sound really lame just saying it, but concert tickets. So my wife is the type of person. I don't know how your guys' wives are. She'll never buy anything for herself.
Yeah.
She'll never plan to
Buy
go
things
anywhere.
for the kids, but not for herself.
She'll never do so. Like, we don't do stuff unless I plan it, pay for it, and it's done. So concert tickets are a big one because it's one of those things that it's like she just doesn't even think about it. So I've done this quite a few times, but it's always an artist that she really wants to see and that I don't necessarily want to see. So that's the romance part for me. It's like I'm kind of sacrificing ticket. You want to see this person for the last 5 years. You're always listening to them. I got the tickets. We're going out. It's a night on the town, but I don't want to steal, any of the things you guys said. But all the stuff that comes with that. You go out, you eat, you usually
So you make her wait
Get a
for 5
room.
years?
for what?
You just said someone that you wanted to see for the last 5 years.
It's an example.
Yeah.
You have to wait for people to be on tour. You don't just. I'm not flying to LA to go see somebody.
I mean,
more
listen,
romantic. Just
Well, you know
saying.
what? Bro?
Hey.
I don't have,
Hey, if you
the
got
money
surgical,
you got in the bank.
if you got
Mark,
surgical
okay?
nurse money, you're just flying.
Guy. Or if you do it, just do it next week.
Exactly.
Get out of here, yeah. Well, I'm not. That's why I'm writing poems and making mixtapes. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to close this out. My fifth pick. This was a winner when I did it. And I recreated our first date.
No.
Now, we've been together.
So many jokes there. I'm gonna be a gentleman.
No, you
Don't.
can
This-
not be a gentleman, no matter.
This show is bathed in.
This was a winner because we've been together now,
Yeah.
all told 30 something years. So we go way back, and we didn't have any money when we first started dating. We were broke, and so took her to the same restaurant that we went to in Rome,
nice.
Georgia. We did a romantic walk, ended up on some church steps.
Made out.
A little bit.
Tonsil
maybe.
hockey?
Yeah, a little bit. And so, yeah, no, that was a winner. And that was, she was appreciative of it.
Was it expensive to restore the Studebaker?
No, now that would have been a Chevy Cavalier. Thank you very much. Would have been a Chevy Cavalier.
I
Thank
had
you
a
very
Chevy
much.
Cavalier.
Stick shift, red.
It's a hell of a machine.
Yeah, nice, nice tape player with equalizer underneath the dash. It was beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh man, I don't
No
know
one's
where to
recreating those. No one's restoring those cars.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah, where could
with
you go?
This next one.
Think.
Man. She likes. Let me think here.
This is great.
Oh man, it's like they're too wordy, right? So like, she loves things to reminisce, like bringing up like bringing back old photos of like memorable times.
Yeah.
I guess not that I've ever done. I guess I could call this pick photo album.
Yeah.
But not really in an album sense, but bringing back, old photos, much in the sense of like recreating a first date, but bringing back old photos paired with gifts that have meanings pertinent to the photos, if that makes sense.
You wandering back in your, love history, maybe you run by Great Clips and you frost the tips, go back to the 90s,
Hey.
Get
Don't sleep on the frosted tips, man.
Get the
especially when you got a good tan going on.
Yeah, you pull all the 19-year-olds.
Get them frosted tips.
Get the raised Ford F-150 you got as a young child.
It was a Durango.
Let me just say,
was it a Durango?
as an 18-year-old with frosted tips, all right, I wasn't dating below my age. Okay,
And a Durango.
The Durango, no,
Was it a Durango?
What
No, it
was
was a Ram.
What?
What was your
car
first
that you
truck?
got in high school?
The Mustang. Well, I had a Ford F-150 first, and then
Oh, look at that!
traded for a
Look at that!
Mustang.
Look at that!
Fuck this guy.
Listen,
All right.
his parents
Fuck
probably
this
they
guy.
were like,
and he's over there laughing
He had
at
to
me
take
because
a
I can't fly to LA for the concert.
he had to take a
Fucking
second
guy.
mortgage, man.
Fuck this guy.
Took a second mortgage out for these cars.
I didn't have a cell phone till I was 22. All right, here we go. True Romance with the last and final pick. I don't know how it fell this far. A day off. So I get the kids together. I take the girls on a daddy-daughter date. Paid for the hand and stone over there in Claremont. Send her to the get a massage, a facial, the whole thing.
Hand and stone is good.
Here's the best thing about this gift. It's a gift for both of us. Because at the end of the day, she's relaxed. She was able to get her nails done or whatever the hell she did. Little retail therapy, had lunch, Starbucks. Later that night, I get the repayment of all that work.
You get a little bit of hand and stone
massage.
massage.
Little bit extra. You get a little bit extra because you were so dope. But it really is a good gift just to give them out of blue a day off from the kids. That's a big one. And with that, I win the draft. Boom.
Well, I think for everybody else, I think that's called Saturday.
Yeah.
I think during the week the wives do so much with the children.
So
once
Saturday,
once every 5 years, Phil does this.
So wait, so you two, right? You and you take the kids on Saturdays by yourself?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I listen. I think Mark does take the kids by himself.
No,
I do. I think he's a good.
He tags them along like this.
He's a good dad. No,
he's
he's
not
a good
planning
dad.
out days and sending her to the salon.
It still
way.
counts though.
No, it's because
No, she's like, Mark, watch the kids. I'm going out. That's what happens.
I give good enough massages at home. I ain't got to send her out anywhere else.
No, the spa's different.
You're right. It is.
Yeah.
She doesn't get the added bonus. That's why she don't like going to the spa.
Well, maybe she does. You don't know.
Maybe she does.
Like a happy ending.
Well, all right, let's recap.
Have you
this
ever
one.
had a happy ending?
No.
Mark looks like
Have
somebody.
you?
He follows the rules.
Have you?
At a establishment?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at.
No, I was asking you.
If I haven't
Because you
established
follow rules.
No, dude, it got.
Just wanted to check.
I got a story. It got really close one time.
How close are we talking?
How close was? She goes.
You had to choke the chicken?
She goes. 15 more minutes. I go. No, I'm okay. She go. You sure? I go. No, I'm okay. And she pulls my underwear all the way down and then starts rubbing the upper thighs. She's like, 15 more minutes. I go. I think this is my cue to leave before the cops come kicking this curtain down, because there was curtain partitions in this place too.
Listen?
And now
was
I'm like,
Mr.
now I know why
Kraft
this
in the
guy-
bed next to you?
Now I know why this guy
Was
next to
Mr.
me
Kraft
is like,
in the bed next to you?
Oh, that's the spot.
Wow.
You ever go to a massage parlor where they keep mouthwash on the counter?
No, I have never.
Well, where did you go, man?
Yeah.
This was in the Dr. Phillips area.
Beverly Hills? Okay.
So this was actually like in like a well-known like shopping
Well,
district.
yeah. Who do you think's paying the big bucks?
And we go in there for a couple's massage, and you know they're like, oh, you know, we're gonna shut the door, get undressed.
That's
As
kinky.
we are. I go, Tara. Oh my God, what is that? She goes, it's mouthwash. I'm like, what's it doing in the room?
That's
Yeah.
funny. All right, let's recap, right, Mark?
Yes, sir.
All right, so team, all you need is love is plan a weekend getaway. Number 2 is cook dinner for her favorite food. 3 is a sensual massage. 4 is unexpected small gifts. And number 5 is recreate a first date.
Unexpected small gifts.
Team 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink goes with
Feels kind of an
candlelit
unexpected
dinner,
small gift.
moonlit walk on the beach, a soul ride.
Bad.
All right.
Soul ride. Deliver flowers to her place of work, and photo album for a little bit of reminiscing.
All right, team. True Romance went with a mixtape / playlist. Writing a poem. Pick 3 was showing up with food.
I saw they said showering at first.
Pick 4 was
Showering with food. I mean, that could be in some places may find that. Some
Pick
people.
4 was concert tickets, and Pick 5 was a day off from the kids.
Phil, the bread's getting soggy. This pastrami's not good anymore.
Finish up.
I feel like this show leads into another show, which would be the least romantic gift. Like maybe your biggest blunders, things that you tried that you thought maybe and didn't work
I
out.
don't got too many of those.
Yeah, I can't think of too many of those either.
I bet if we try hard, we could think
I
of
don't
a
think
couple.
I can. I think you're alone on this boat, and just be there, be happy with it.
I
You put
think-
yourself out there.
I
It
think
happens
it's a
to-
show, man. I think
happens
it's a
to all
show.
of us. It's okay.
Were there any obvious honorable mentions that we missed?
I don't see. There was a lot of stuff like the day off. Like, I think first time meeting like members of the family, you bring a gift. It's not romantic, but it's like brownie points.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you would count that.
I think everybody's different too. Like Trish, it's a quality time. So like she wants me, if I really listen, which I'm not always great at. Like if I do that, that is romantic to her, even though I might think it's not. I don't understand that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think everybody's a little different.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's crazy.
Little,
Sitting-
honey-do stuff can
Yeah.
be romantic.
Yep.
Sitting by a fire with a cocktail, that's always a nice romantic feel.
You're a very classy guy.
when you're on a getaway.
It doesn't match up with your team name.
I think Mark's got a smoking jacket. You anything like a velvet
I can see
smoking
that.
jacket?
That's
he has
not a bad-
pajamas, so
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I got what?
you got pajamas.
You know what he forgot to mention?
What?
The most romantic thing he did. He just did it on Sunday.
What?
He wore an Eagles jersey.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who hates the
That's
Eagles,
crazy, yeah.
hates the Eagles, wore an Eagles
You
jersey.
know who wears those damn pants? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mark, I don't know.
It's-
Mark, I would divorce before I did it.
It's a running bet that if they make the Super Bowl, I gotta wear some form of
What's
garb.
the other bet? The other side of it.
The Bears ever make it, then she
Well,
gotta
you're
wear
on the
shit.
losing end of that bet,
No
guy.
kidding.
Yeah.
No
are your
kidding.
kids? Honestly, I
Yeah,
hope
this
your
is-
kids.
This is a good question.
I hope your kids are Eagles fans because really, you don't want to submit them to life of hell of being a Bears fan.
No,
Yeah, are
they're
you-
they're Bears fans. Did you not read their shirts? They're all Bears fans. We're a Bear
kids.
family.
You're so selfish.
Poor
We're a Bear
kids.
family.
Should let them be free.
Yeah. Listen, if I
enjoy.
could,
Yeah, what are you're bringing your kids into the Giants fold. It don't matter. We got 9. We got 9 of
don't
them.
count.
They count.
what was
They
that?
all
What was
count.
that
Some of those
movie?
too.
The most
What was that
storied
movie with
franchise.
Matthew McConaughey, the space flick?
Wow.
Interstellar?
Yeah, if I could interstellar my life and go back to little
You'd be
Rocky,
a Bengals fan.
I would say, don't do it.
Bengals, right?
Run
What would you do?
from this lifetime.
Who
I
would
would
you
not
like?
be the Bengals.
The
Bengals are a
Bengals.
shit poverty franchise. Hate the Bengals. No way.
Steelers.
No.
Who
no
would
way.
it be?
I don't know, but it would not be.
Well, up in that area, what do you?
It would not be.
working, Yeah, you're working with what? Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago. Then
Any of
Something
those
like
would be
that?
better choices.
Minnesota.
Any of
They
those
haven't
are
won
better
either.
choices.
I mean, they've been to a few at least.
Yeah, probably. Green Bay. It's a good fan base.
Bunch of dirtbags.
Hey, I might even be a Giants fan. At least I get a
Jags.
couple Super Bowl wins.
Who?
Giants,
Well, we got 4, so not a couple.
couple.
I don't think you'd be a Giants fan. You couldn't. I don't think you'd cut it.
I think I'd cut it just right.
All right. You want to
Grab my
Thank
cock.
you for joining us. You can find us.
Mispronounced words. Hey, how you doing?
That's Jets fans, not Giants fans.
Thank you for joining us. You can find us on all socials, GON Pod. We are Guys on Network on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Put us into your living rooms each and every night.
Please.
Help some brothers out so that we can be more romantic. That way
Yeah.
Phil can have destination concerts
Yeah,
to attend.
destination concerts.
Rather
be nice.
than, it's the worst when he's got to take her to, someone playing at the Outback Steakhouse
Wow,
because, they're
that's
just coming on
disrespectful.
tour.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Anyway,
That's bad.
we love
yeah.
you.
I love
See
it.
you.
Peace.